I'm just going to keep rolling.
Oh, good. All right, 300 wins. They did a poll. 28% of the people polled in this think we will never, those are the words, never see another 300-game winner. Now, I don't believe in ever saying never, but I was amazed that 28%, that's a lot of people.
Never is, no.
Well, here's the thing. How many guys are you seeing that are getting, how many guys do you think will have 6 20-game win seasons in their career?
Ferguson Jenkins.
No, now.
Oh, now.
5 or 6 20-game win seasons. So how the hell are you going to get to 300? You can't get there.
Because we don't know what the game's going to be like a few years from now.
Yeah, but
it might evolve again.
Listen,
it's such
you see these stadiums?
Listen, you'd have to pay 20 years to win 15 games every year to win 300.
To say never. Think about this. How many games you watch right now? There was that one picture in the paper.
100 years from now, real robots will be playing.
Yeah.
The players are robots now.
Hey, don't you remember?
Years, they're going to be actual robots.
Don't you remember on the Jetsons? They'd be playing football. They were robots down there, and the coaches were controlling it for up in the booth.
That's what it's going to be.
No, let me just say
we're almost there now.
They got a picture in the baseball week.
Be Madden football. You'll be it's live Sunday morning.
Don't say that. That could happen. Oh, I just said the S word. That could happen.
Boom.
That could happen, and let me just say this. It won't happen for this reason. The economy, people can't be paying these prices for tickets. They had that picture of the Marlins Stadium in the paper, plenty of elbow room. They show a whole section with like 8 people sitting in it.
Right.
Now, here's what's going to happen. You can't win 20 games. That's a good point. How many guys are going to win 20 games 6 times in their career? Maybe none if it stays the way it is. Why? Because when you're taking Johan out in the 7th and 8th inning and he can't finish a game, you're counting on somebody else. Pitchers are being groomed to go 6 innings in a game. The good pitchers are going 6 innings. You're counting on somebody coming out of the pen to pitch the 7th, 8th, and 9th for your win. When you're on, you need to go 8.
You better have Goose Gossage in the bullpen if you're going to try to do that.
Well, you need more than one Goose, but here's what you are going to see.
Oh, they're Goose, and then they bring in Sparky.
What are you talking about? If a pitcher goes how many innings?
You need two guys in the bullpen.
Yeah, but you need to go 7, 8 innings regularly every start to get those wins. You need to get 9 complete games. Maddox winning all those 20s.
All right.
He would. Let me just finish this real quick.
You used to finish a lot of games.
My most in 1 year was 7.
Mark the Bird Fidrich had like 24 complete games or something?
I had 7, and I was second in the league to Greg Maddox's 10.
Wow.
And I had 7 complete games today. That would probably lead the league. Well, Halladay usually does. But let me just finish this point. Here's what's going to happen. Salaries, they're going to say, wait a minute. We're paying a closer $15 million, and we're paying the 2 setup guys $10 million each? No.
No, I could buy the new Kawasaki robot for $3 million and put him on the field, right, Jared?
Listen, well, you got to figure.
I just threw him a curveball.
Players have to figure 15 years?
No, 20 years.
Yeah,
no.
to win 15
because
years?
players are playing longer because of the operations now, and
Right.
things are going to advance even more as far as certain surgeries and whatnot. So you figure 20 years, if you average 15 wins for 20 years, that's 300 wins. Absolutely, somebody's going to. Absolutely, down the road, maybe 10 years down the road, when you the advances in nutrition and surgery and medical. And the fact that these guys are only throwing 100 pitches, they're going to last a long time.
Well, the big thing to me is with the 100 pitches, you're talking about counting on the bullpen too much. You're counting on other guys to come in when they don't feel good. You might be on today, Rick. You got your stuff working, and he's pulling you out after 7 innings.
There's got to be instinct there.
You think the guy in the bullpen's going to admit that he's not feeling too good today?
That's what drives me nuts about the whole pitch count thing, and the guy in the out there with the coach with the thing in his hand and doing. If a guy is on and he's throwing and he's feeling it, and and pitch count's deceiving too, because you might have one at bat where you really fought a guy.
Yeah.
And then some guys you got out, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom.
See the fans? Can you see the fans in that picture? Look how few fans are in that one section.
There's not many.
Now, you think they're going to keep paying setup guys and they're going to keep paying closers when you're not drawing the fans? So what will happen is your stud starters will start going 9 innings again. When they start going 8 and 9 innings, you're going to get guys winning 15 games. A little mishap over there. 15 games, 20 games, a little more regularly, but you cannot keep counting on Johan Santana to go 7 innings and get his wins. The guy shouldn't have a loss this year. He should not have a loss. So they're gonna eventually, I think, have to stop that. But this is funny to me because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in an entire section sitting. So that's That's pretty crazy.
I'm
you know?
back. I had to make
So-
a pit stop there.
We need a pit stop with our guy.
We're not
Hey,
taking
you know
breaks
what?
anymore.
Let me
What's
bring
up with
something
that?
up. Let me bring something up. Thank goodness, because we never sometimes don't come back from him. Tony Kornheiser from Monday Night Football
Right.
is not going to be doing it this year.
Thank God.
Thank God.
No kidding. And his reason is he doesn't like to fly, and the schedule doesn't permit him to take buses,
Yeah,
which
but
is
look who his
nonsense.
replacement is.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be any
John
better.
Gruden?
He seems like
Yeah.
a guy that likes to talk as well.
Right.
But anyway, Tony Kornheiser, we will not have to listen to, so I can start watching Monday Night Football again with the volume up, because I did not.
I like a non-sports guy, though. I like to have one
That's fine.
like
but
a
just not
regular
him.
guy in there with a personality. Somebody who's got
Rick,
a good
how many
personality.
times we talked about it last year, the Monday Night Football games? This man with a game on the line, on the 1 yard line, so exciting, and he's talking about, we're going to be second guess, triple guess, quadruple guess.
Yeah,
because
right.
Oh, my
Listen,
God.
Howard Cosell would have threw them all out of the booth.
Oh, my God.
They would have been,
Well,
forget it.
I wanted to talk about the Yankee announcers because it's no offense. Don't take it personally.
No, my brother's good, but too many.
He's good, but there's too many. There's way too many. And we
Yeah.
need somebody on there with a little color. Kenny Singleton sounds like a nice guy,
He is, yeah.
but we need somebody with a little more color. Somebody with a little more personality. I mean, they all seem to sound alike. They're like, in terms of personality, there's no.
It's what the Yes Network wants. It's what the Yankees want.
And they don't
not
they
talk
can't,
right.
they can't criticize. God forbid.
Don't ever talk bad about a player.
Right. Whereas if you watch the Met games, I got to take this chair. I can't wear this anymore. I got to take this chair. Hold on.
Let me tell you, the Yankee announcers, they can't rag anybody. I think my brother's very good at it, and I think eventually as he gets tired of doing it, he'll be more open and honest about certain
I would love
things.
to interview him because that's what I would. He must have moments where he wants to say certain things, and I'm sure he can't say it. I'm not saying overcritical, but I'm saying
Be honest.
Be honest, yeah. I mean,
be honest. I mean,
when
nobody
something
wants
is
to get-
obvious, if it's obvious to the viewer,
Yeah.
you got to say something.
It's a tough thing because as a player, as a former player, when you're getting ripped on TV, even if you deserve it, it's still hurtful. And then when that guy comes in the locker room and he wants to come over and talk to you, you're like, you know what, I don't want to talk to you. You're sitting here ripping me on TV. So it is a tough thing. You know, it'd be nice if there were more honesty.
We got to start wrapping it up.
All right, well,
It's that
I
time.
hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed
I,
it.
would you consider today a win?
Today was a win. I enjoyed it.
A big win,
Did we
a
get our- did we
walk-off
get our
win,
review?
baby. A walk-off win, like the Yankees, 3 in a row.
3 in a row, and
a
it's
walk-off win. We'll see you guys next week. Walk-off win, baby. See you next week. Go Mets! Come on, learn how to feel, learn how to run. Come on, man. Get your act together. We'll see you next week. See you, Mark. How is that? Give me a hug. Come on, man. Are we out?